Well, it's that time of the week again. It's Sky Sport TV time. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode. My name is Sutume. Now, this week we are looking at Mamelodi Sundowns' plans for the new season. The Boks are in action again in the Rugby Championship, and we bid farewell to a friend and colleague. Well, Mamelodi Sundowns will definitely be looking to win the Absa Premiership this season after they were pipped to the top by their rivals Kaizer Chiefs last season. And of course, we had a chat to their technical director, Mike Ntombela, who is also a legend of Mamelodi Sundowns, about their plans. Well, how often does one get to sit down with a legend? We are lucky enough to be able to corner Mike Ntombela, and of course we are talking the Charity Cup. Thank you very much for giving us your time. You were the captain of Mamelodi Sundowns back in the day, and now you're back again as a technical director. What does it feel like to be leading a team that you used to play for?
Yeah, I think leadership, at that time I was just leading the players in the field, and now the leadership has gone outside the field and then leading from outside, and in actual fact I'm the head of technical now at Mamelodi Sundowns. So it's that leadership which is expected of me, and I think at the time when I was playing I was able to provide that, and hence I was brought back into the club again.
So it's the Charity Showdown. It is a big tournament coming up this weekend. You're going up against a fellow Tshwane outfit that is Amatax. How do you plan on tackling that one? It's
our first game and it's a derby, but also when you look at that, you say our players ready. The players are coming up nicely. The coach has gone through with them. We went to Zambia and we went to Mpumalanga. So we're getting there, and but we are preparing for the season. You know, like all these games are important, very important for our supporters to play at home. It's nicer to win, but the biggest game is our first game against Bloemfontein Celtics, which is going to be very key that to win. But on Sunday, which is the charity, and charity means Mandela. We were lucky the last time we were in Ghana where we had a Mandela Day there. So now this time to play a role in charity for a club is very important. As you know, our president, Mr. Patrice Motsepe, one of the things he does is to make sure that he makes a contribution in the lives of the people. So we'd like to thank ETV and like to thank Tshwane Metro to say thank you for bringing this, and we can contribute in a small way from Mamelodi Sundowns. This will make us more happy while we're also preparing for our team. So it's a win-win situation from both sides.
So you were in Zambia pre-season. What are some of the lessons that you took from being in that country?
You know, is the gelling of the players. The coach is trying to form a combination for himself before the league starts. So that's what we look. And secondly, we look as to how far fit our players are in regards to their preparation for the first game. So those are the two key important issues. And what pressure can they take as players in terms of playing away? Because we are also preparing to play in the Champions League. So going out of the country and making them to play there is to prepare them as well. So it's that, and then making them that they are mentally prepared for coming the beginning of the season and when the Champions League starts in 2016. So
last season you were runners-up in the league, nearly there, but it just didn't happen for you guys with Kaizer Chiefs winning it, and then there was obviously the MTN8. You did win the Nedbank Cup competition. What do you plan on doing differently this time around?
Last season we were the champions of the Nedbank, and we came as runners-up, as rightfully alluded. But the biggest one is to realize a club of Sundowns magnitude, that's not really good results, and we need to up the stakes this year and be able to prove that we are gunning for the league as well again. We hope it goes back to Tshwane, but also we want to win the other silverwares into the club, because our supporters have been patient enough, and we want to make them proud. And our president, who has been very supportive in all the things we do, and we want to prove to him that the support was not in vain. It is a good support to a team which has got big ambitions.
Well, thank you very much, and of course good luck with your season.
Thank you very much.
Well, we certainly wish Mike Ntombela and Mamelodi Sundowns a good luck ahead of the new season. Now then, as I said earlier on, the Boks are back in action. This time they're playing the All Blacks, New Zealand. And of course, we are hoping that they do a little better than they did against Australia. Sandile van Heerden caught up with them, and here's what went down.
Alright guys, we're here at the Adidas store in Sandton where some of the All Blacks are here. Ma'anonu, Aaron Smith, Conrad Smith as well. They're interacting with customers, All Blacks fans, and you'll be surprised there's actually a lot of All Blacks fans out here today. Let's get to talk to them.
Yes, I'm a fan all the years.
Okay, and who's your favorite player right now?
Richie McCord.
Richie McCord yourself?
My favorite player is Mr. Dan Carter himself. But we prefer to him as Sir Daniel Carter.
Sir Daniel Carter,
That's it.
Okay, and what's going to happen tomorrow, guys? Who's winning?
All Blacks.
How long have you been supporting the All Blacks for?
Plus minus 30 years.
Are you watching the game tomorrow? Where are you watching?
I'll be watching at home.
And what do you think the score is going to be?
36-20, All Blacks, obviously.
Inside here, it is quite busy. It's a ruck, it's a scrum, call it what you want, but the All Blacks definitely do have a lot of supporters, and a lot of guys are predicting a comfortable win for the All Blacks tomorrow on Saturday. So we'll see how that one. One guy says not. There's a Springbok fan that's managed to sneak in here, but all in all, good times to be had. Now you have a very interesting top on. Please tell us a little bit about that.
It's all about the Kenyan Simbas. That's the Kenyan national jersey. So we decided to come on through and have a look at the All Blacks when they're launching the shirt. We missed out on playing against the All Blacks at the World Cup by 1 point in the qualifiers. So unfortunately, Namibia, the ones representing Africa, we missed out barely. But I'd love to see Kenya playing with the All Blacks.
And did you fly from Kenya or are you living in South Africa?
Flew in from Nairobi.
And you're going to watch the game tomorrow?
Definitely.
Where are you watching it?
I'm actually going to be in the stadium.
Oh, fantastic. Who are you supporting?
I'm rooting for the All Blacks.
And what do you think the score is going to be?
I think it'll be a bit of a wide margin. The only thing is that the All Blacks are bringing a couple of novices, so I think they'll try and do a bit of damage control, but I think they should win it comfortably. There's been far too many injuries with the Springboks, and I think they're an aging team.
Well, there you have it, guys. Very busy here at the Adidas store in Sandton. Quite hectic. A lot of All Blacks fans have come out in the numbers, showing their support for that team. We're also launching a jersey today, and it's going to be a humdinger when the game takes place at Ellis Park on Saturday. We'll see how that one pans out. For Sidestep, I'm Sandile van Heerden.
Well, we certainly wish the Boks luck, and we hope that they do very well against the All Blacks, especially as they prepare for the Rugby World Cup, which will be a little later on this year. Do remember that you are more than welcome to go to www.homegroundadvantage.co.za, and this, of course, is to make sure that you have your photo at the back of the Boks jersey as they prepare to bring home that Webb Ellis trophy. Now then, we move to a rather sad story as we bid farewell to a legendary journalist, of course, that is Ramatsiyi Moholoa, who passed away last week.
Journalists, administrators and sports fans gathered to bid farewell to late sports writer Ramatsiyi Moholoa at the World of Beer in Newtown, Johannesburg yesterday. Amongst those in attendance were former SAFA President Molefe Oliphant, former Gauteng MEC for Sports Lebogang Maile and 1986 Two Oceans champion Thulani Sibisi. All spoke at length about Moholoa's humility and his exceptional knowledge on a variety of different sporting codes, including football, athletics and karate. We caught up with longtime colleague, friend and fellow football journalist Thomas TK Kwenaite, who explains what made Ramatsiyi special.
Ramatsiyi was a different guy. To him, it was like if all of us went to write about football. What about other so-called offbeat codes like your softball, golfball, athletics, tennis, fencing, judo, karate, all those other offbeat sports that normally don't get to be publicized in our newspapers.
Moholoa will be laid to rest in his hometown of Seshego Polokwane in Limpopo on Saturday, the 25th of July. Mbali Dlamini for Kaya FM Sport.
Well, that's it from us. Until next week, it's goodbye.